Hello and welcome to Mickey Art. My name is Michelle Edhouse, and today before I do my pour I thought I'd show you some of my previous art prior to getting into acrylic pouring. So those are some of my paintings, and they're the ones that are still available if you're interested in purchasing. And there's my pours starting to build up down there. How's it get any better than that? So today I am going big, baby. So this canvas is a 24 inch by 36 inch, which is 60 centimeters by 90 centimeters, and it's one of those thick-sided ones, 1.5 inch thick-sided. So today a couple of videos back, you'll remember I did a circle pour, spiral pour, whatever you call them, with purple and blue and red and burgundy, I don't know, those colours. And I'm going big on that one, baby, because I love the colours and there just wasn't enough room on the 6x6 canvas. So here we go. So for the spiral pours, you need to cover the canvas in something so that it helps the paint spread. And I'm going to go with a white as my background on this one. So I've got quite a bit in a McDonald's cup, not sponsored. Then colours I am going with are, I'm going to have a black edging, and I've got a premix here that has no silicone in it. Then I have Reeves Acrylic Ultramarine, which is quite a pretty royal bluey kind of colour. Then I have my Reno Art Crimson Red, which is, and this colour never comes out on camera quite right. It's a puce pink is what I call it. And then I've got my Deco Art Berry. Where are you? There you go. And that is quite purple. And the blue and red, when they mix together, they are make a very similar colour to this. So I'm going to put Durex Play Perfect Glide, which is dimethicone, straight dimethicone, in each. I'm going to put just 2 small drops in the berry, 2 small drops in the pink, red, and 2 small drops in the blue. Oops, that's a bit more, but there's a bit more paint in that one, so it's okay. And then I'm going to stir them up and put them aside while I do the white. So let's get them out of the way so that we can get that happening. I do have a video where I go through quite clearly what I do to mix my paints. So in fact it was a pour where I mixed the paints, paused the video, and then forgot to turn it back on when I started pouring. So you get to see the end result. It's quite funny. What I've purchased for helping me to push the white around is these little foam wedges. I found that they do really good. And I'm down on the floor today because it's so big. So let's see if I got my little paper cup and it's completely clean on the inside, although it's got a bit of mess on the outside. And I'm going to start with some of the white. Just so that we've got an inside white. You can scrape that out. And then I'm going to, next I'm going to put in the red, and you've got to try and layer this. Rather than mix it. And then I'm going to go for the berry. And again, trying to layer that on top. And then the blue. Oh no, that went right through. Ah! Oh goodness, what's that going to end up like? Let's put some more berry on there. Oh dear. That just went right through. How does it get any better than that? And so then I'm going to try gently layer a little bit of black on the top. Ooh. Ah! Black went splat. Alright, I need my cloth. When you've got a layer of white down and you do that, you can actually quite often get what I just did, and actually pick it out from underneath. Let's show another bubble over there. That's not a bubble, that's a lump. Alright, so I'm going to put a center of purple, a black, just to get us started. And I hope you guys can see this. What I might do actually, because we're so far out, bring you in a bit so you can see as it starts to pour. I'm not very good at making round, obviously, but I'm sure it will come out looking pretty awesome. What would it take to come out more beautiful than I ever imagined? You know what I haven't done is check whether my floor is level or not, and that's why I'm having to pick up the edge. Ooh. And then wow, that's pretty. And we've got some cells coming through, which is awesome. And I've got my gun, and I've got white paint on my box. I'm just gonna tilt it a little bit. And for those of you wondering, no, I don't have pins underneath this one. I have tins, I have 6 of my tins. Alright, got some beautiful shapes and things going on there. Let's action coming up. Alright, time to tip some more. And I'm going to show you the whole lot now. My target is to try and keep it as round as I can. It's a really high probability that I don't have anywhere near as much paint as I require. And hey, you know, that's cool because there's some super duper yummy cells going on in there. So what my awareness is that there's just not enough white paint on here to help this flow as easy. So I am adding a little bit more. Take the air bubbles out of that. And now it's a matter of bringing it up close enough that it will actually contribute to the paint moving without affecting the circle that it's already got. So the other thing I don't want to affect as well is there's starting to be a bit of bleed happening on those edges, and I really like that bleed. So my target is to contribute to the painting without affecting it in a way I don't like. So now let's do this again. What would it take for this to create the result I'm looking to create. No! That's not the result I'm looking to create. How does it get any better? Okay. So, actually need more paint in the middle. So what I'm going to do is, add some more white. Into the middle. And we're going to have a holy one. How does it get any better? What's right about this that I'm not getting? Watch that go. Alright, this isn't going to be round, guys. I'm just going to recognize that this is not going to be round. Got some pretty little cells on the inside there though. This is so not what I wanted it to happen. Yeah, you know what, guys? This is so not working. So, what I'm going to do, scrape it off and start again. Guys, I'm back. I scraped off the paint and I think I might use that for a flip cut on a smaller one. So what we need to do now is start again. So that cut that I was using before is pretty messy. So I am now going to this little clear one and I'm going to put a lot more paint in this one. And the paint that I've put onto the canvas is definitely a lot more runny. So I'm going to put some white in the bottom. Didn't have enough white in last time, so I'm just going to scrape that out. Oh. Okay. So next we have our puce pink, as I call it, and that is just trying to layer it on the top of the white so it doesn't mix too much. Again, I'm going to scrape that out because I'm now running out of paint. I only mixed enough, I thought, for the one, so now I'm doing a second one. And then next up we have the Decor Art Berry. I'm just scraping that to the edge first. So that I can layer that. Hopefully it's a bit thick and goopy and there's not a lot of it. Now I'm really testing my capacity to balance. Yep, that is way too thick. Ah, sat around for too long. How does it get any better than this? And then we're on to the blue. And if you remember last time when I did the blue, it just kind of poured into the others. How does it get any better than that? And my black's around the other side. So just a little bit of black, because I'm going to put that puddle of black in the middle. What I also might do, just so that we've got a lot more paint, is put the puddle of black, and then I'm going to get that blue, because I've still got quite a bit of blue, because I mixed up a whole heap. And I'm going to put a puddle of blue in the middle of the puddle of black and see what that creates. That's just giving us quantity. Really, guys, I wasn't taking into account that I am just doing such a gigantic I mean, this is my hand. I'm just over the circle in the middle, so that's a huge canvas. And I really didn't take any of that into account. So let's just check that you are focused. I'm going to zoom in just a little bit. There we go. Lots there. Here they come. The pink and the red, a little bit of white. I can't show. Oops. And not getting much white in there again. How does it get any better than this? Do I have any more white? Just a dribble in the center. Alright. So it's definitely different to the last one. There's a lot more blue, a lot more black. Let's take you in and show you. Let's see what it does. I've got a puddle of white formed around the outside, so that's a good sign. Bearing in mind it's so big, there's a good chance that it's all just going to run back into the center after I've tipped it anyway. So which way should we go first? Let's go this way. Where's my torch? I'm going to spread it out a little bit, then I'm going to torch it, alright? And we'll see what gets created. Let's put that back down. Let's check you can see what's going on. There's some cells showing up, that's for sure. Whoa! Whoa. what are they doing? I live only about 2 kilometers away from the airport, so righty. Oh, I fell off my tongue. Starting to lose the roundness. What would it take for that to come back? Getting some beautiful cell action in here though, guys. Can you see that? I will definitely bring you down and show you as we go along. Where did my tins go? Put some of this white back on here where my hands have been making a mess. And I just blow it like that. Any little air bubbles pop. Definitely got a better consistency than last time. You can see the puddle of white running out before it, which is awesome. And those blue rings are stunning. Ultramarine on black. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Starting to get a bit of a silhouette or shadow happening on the black. You see it's starting to shake. I'm not used to holding a big thing like this. I just love the way that the rings just goes back up again as you bring it back down. And then stretch back out. Once again, I don't think I've got enough paint on the colour-wise. Take it a little bit further that way. way. Stretch the white right out into the corners. I think I might need to centralize it a little bit more. What do you reckon? I'm actually going to come over. I'm actually underneath the tripod now, guys. How does it get any better than that? I'm tipping it down into that bottom corner. While I'm over here, I will check your view. Oops. Looking good. I'm just gonna, it would zoom you in. Let's give you a little bit more of that beautiful view. Check it out. Oh my God, I love it. Bring you back round. I'm getting paint all over my phone. My lovely, lovely phone. Not such a good idea, Michelle. And now let's pull it back down this way. Even out some of this paint because I really don't want it to go pushing. There's quite a heavy amount of white along here, and I don't want it to go through the middle. Nope, that's not a good idea either. I don't want black. Move some of this white down this end because my hands have been all over this, but a lot more strength required to hold this. So if you see, I'm actually using the bulk of the white. Gigantic black streaks now, bugger. Sorry for my language. To guide where the paint's going. Oh, gross. What have I got in there? I'm making a royal mess with this. Alright, so everywhere I've decided that big canvases are hard. Any of the people out there doing videos that I've heard that from, that I've bought that is real, I'm going to let that go. What if I could have my reality with big canvases? What would it take to have ease and joy and glory with big canvases? There isn't some green in here. It almost looks like a peacock's feather, a peacock tail. There's some green. I was watching Debbie from Acrylic Pouring doing her peacock. You know what? I'm going to just let that run right off the bottom. There's a little bit of black into this white from the old one that I scraped off. And so there's going to be some interesting little swirly bits going on. Not going to be perfectly white. And how does it get any better than that? What's right about that? I'm not getting. There it goes, it's nearly at the bottom. Right. One last angle dangle. Gonna go around underneath the tripod again. I hope I'm not gonna bump it. Got a bit of a light reflection going on there. Let's do these edges while I'm here. I'm not sure if you can hear me because I'm actually quite far away from you, to be honest. Sorry for the bump. And let's just stretch it out that way. One more time. Actually, before I do that, just one more. Just one more. Sorry. Yep, it is starting to move. I just can't see it. Ooh, got some zigzags going on there. It's quite cool. Normally, zigzaggies aren't the way to go. And one more tilt, long ways. And go that way. Push that wonky bit that I just created off with that extra white that I just added. Sorry if you can't see this, but I'm just giving it a bit of a shake. Shake, rattle, and move. And that is the try. Do not try, grasshopper. There is only two. Oh, dodo. Oh. Okay, so I've turned the lights off so we didn't get that glare, and here she is in all her glory. Quite zigzaggy. And all those little spots almost look like stars in a galaxy. Although the sand pit's a bit wiggle wiggle wiggle. So it almost looks like a reflection in water now. How does it get any better than that? Let's get some really close ups. There's the odd little cell. But I think you could stare at this one forever. Oh dear, you can see me in there. Look at that. Not sure how much of the berry is going to come out, but I will show you it when it is dry. So, catch you later, guys. Bye. So here we have it. It's dry now. I haven't cleaned off the silicone or sealed it yet. I just wanted to show it to you first. One thing I have noticed recently is that the Student Fast acrylic, and you can see just here where the silicone is and isn't on the black. The Student Fast acrylic, black and white, don't have a high shine to them that that standard acrylics tend to have. So if you are looking for a non-sealed shine, then I would highly recommend not using those. And it has dried beautifully. I really like it. It's it is going to look stunning hanging on someone's wall. It doesn't suit my colour scheme in my house, so you won't see it hanging in my house. Well, not this one anyway. And I'm sure there is somewhere that would just love to have this on their wall. So if you know anyone, it will be in my Etsy shop coming soon.